Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to the Honorable Associate Professor Mr. Michael Tinggi, Dean of Faculty of Economic and Business, Associate Professor Dr. Hosazana binti Ibrahim, Deputy Dean of FEB, in charge of postgraduate and research, senior lecturers, my fellow batchmates, and all students in this PML. Today, on this fine day, I will give a speech as a representative on behalf of my fellow batchmates. Sorry, I already prepared some text because the previous representative quite short, so I'm sorry if my text will be too long. Okay. Okay, all right. First and foremost, we would like to convey our gratitude to the faculty on entrusting us with the task to manage this event today. We made to understood that this is the first time such event being held. Hopefully, this is the starting point to the CMBA tradition, and the next batch who will organize this event will bring this event higher to the next level. Being a postgraduate student, it is such a very good experience for us to organize this event, as it reflects on our cooperation among another, and also enables us to have a good communication between students and lecturers, despite our busy schedule juggling our own career and studies. Being student at the postgraduate level in IMAS has given us a new perspective on what's going on in the academic world. My father once told me that studying master is actually to train you to be better at manage and plan your own personal time. That was more than 50 years ago, and he never graduated at university. I still wonder where he gets the idea, but only now I realize that what he said is true. We need to balance out our responsibility at work with assignment, case study, CBP, and all the exams. You must plan, and execute your plan. As for me, I tried hard to follow the plan, but as always, I couldn't follow through on my plan. But maybe all my friends here also feel the same. But the key word here is, you must plan your work. But I'm not here to give all of you a lecture on plan, but just sharing what my old man said to me. Being in class with most of us have a different background is something we need to cherish. We must stick together and build up the friendship and networking among ourselves. Who knows, someday one of our classmates will be at a strategic position. Maybe he is a CEO of a public listed company. Who knows, God willing. We also can create business opportunity among ourselves. Any disagreement or quarrel that we have now should be settled immediately. Don't prolong it because it will create disharmony among the batch members. Put aside the bad aura and be more willing to accept others. Our age group is also diverse. The youngest is 23 and the eldest is 41. The younger generation tend to texting by using shortened words, even though WhatsApp have no characters limit. But be careful, because of this generation gap, it can cause a misunderstanding. So embrace the difference so that we will have a strong and unified batch members. I'm glad to have this strong, unified, and bonded together classmates. As one of the requirements to obtain a CMBA, CBP has become an important part for a CMBA student life. What I'm going to say maybe not valid since we haven't finished the CBP 2 yet. But some strategies will help you to better equip yourself to finish the CBP. This advice is for batches that haven't started their CBP 1 yet. First thing is gotten to know how to use the Mendeley software or any software that help you with all the references. It will help and ease your work and save your time. Don't just rely on Microsoft Word reference tool. For the second tips, get to know how to use online resources as fast as possible. There's a lot of online journal available on the web. I only know how to use online journal after being a CMBA student. For those who choose using secondary data, KAIS is always conducting a seminar on its data site. The speaker is from respective data company. But of course, KAIS conducting the seminar on weekdays. Maybe for those who work, find it quite hard to attend. But as some says, there's a will, there's a way. I would like also to express my gratitude to the lecturers who are continuously guiding us to be the best in both academic and working life, as this is the core of CMBA course. Now, we can read in-depth business and economic section in the newspaper. But CMBA is not a reading classes, but you taught us how to understand and analyze what is transpired in the business and economic world. Certainly, it will help in our career. Last but not least, I would like to thank my committee member for the effort and your time to make this event today possible. If there is any error, fault, and mistake in this event, I would like to extend my apology on behalf of my team. And I am very honored to have all of you here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Cik Manap.